Hello everyone, hello collective. This is Shayla Faith from Shayla's Faith Tarot. Welcome to everybody who is new or returning. Much appreciation. If you would please like, subscribe, or share. I tried to post a video the other day and I'm gonna keep trying to post it. I don't know why it doesn't want to finish up posting or uploading. So this one might upload before it or after it. I'm not sure. We'll see. Something doesn't want the message to get out. But oh well. Alright, let's shuffle these a little bit more. I hope everybody's doing good. Everybody's staying safe. We just had some gnarly storms come through, but this property always misses the tornadic activities and hops to the next town. Okay, so we're getting some interesting messages already. With the bottom of the deck of the first deck that I shuffled, we've got Feast, Slow Down, and Celebrate Yourself. And then on the bottom of the deck of the other deck, we've got Mirror, Who and What is Triggering You. So what I'm getting from this is someone doesn't feel safe enjoying themselves. And I completely understand this from somebody who's been through my own trauma. Every time I would, start to feel safe, something would happen. The bottom of the deck of this one, we've got Walking Stick, Support and Encouragement. So this message is already telling me that someone does not feel safe receiving. Someone does not feel safe stepping into their divine feminine energy, which it doesn't matter if you're male or female. Everybody has these energies within us, within them. So something about you doesn't feel safe asking for support. Let's get some messages. Okay, we got Dragon, Slay Them All. Okay, yeah, I see what this is about. Library, Take control of your own narrative. And then Feast came right back out again. Bottom of the deck now is Weave Together the Crown That You Deserve. This card talks about celebrating not only yourself, but everyone else around you. Maybe you've been thinking that you need to go it alone. Maybe you've got this running narrative in your head that people don't support you. Our frequency dictates the outside world. It's not the other way around. Now, that doesn't mean that people don't let the outside world control how they feel, which then perpetuates a cycle that they don't want to repeat. And I'm not judging anybody for that because I'm doing the same thing. So you can't see something within inside somebody else unless it is already present within you or has been present within you at a certain time. Yeah. So your first card is Dragon, Slay Them All. Someone is mistreating you or has been mistreating you probably your whole life. And you need to slay them. Not literally, but you need to let them know that you're not going to stand for this mistreatment. And right now they're trying to control the narrative. They're probably slandering your name, telling people a bunch of lies, trying to deflect the attention onto you so nobody sees the fuckery that they're about. Mind you, these people don't realize that shit only lasts for so long, and when you're telling one person one thing and another person the other thing, it's hard to remember who you told what, especially if your mind's slipping and you're not all the way there in the first place. Okay, let's see what cards want to come out of here. Yeah, you're being asked to take control of the narrative, to not let somebody dictate how you live your life. Yeah, the crumbling. What are you holding on to? Afraid that something won't take its place. Bottom of the deck right here, we have Leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. There's a risk that you need to take. And I can assure you that it's going to turn out a lot better than what you think. Joan of Arc once said that she was born without fear. There is no courage without fear. If you're feeling fear, what's needed is courage. So what are you clinging on to that does not serve you? Anything inauthentic, any relationship, any way of being, Any old patterns from your paternal or maternal line that needs to be it needs to be let go of. What are those things? It could be a vow of silence, poverty, chastity. What patterns are you repeating over and over again? Oh, here we go. That need to be let go of. You got don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? How are you making yourself small? I have a feeling this is about your light. This is about showing people what you're made of because you're afraid. Because look, at the bottom of the deck, again, we've got mirror. Someone in your life has made you believe that you're too much. You're too loud, you're too sensitive, you're too this, you're too that. And really what it is you're just fine. Those people are triggered by you. They're triggered by your efforts to grow because they are not growing. It's a lot easier to project self-hate than it is to reflect and feel those uncomfortable feelings, process them, understand them, and release them. You've got to be brave. You've got to have courage in order to face what scares you. And we're not being asked right now to demonize these people who are more or less trying to keep you down. The best way to move on from them is to have compassion for them and yourself. They're afraid. It's the same as watching somebody drowned. You wouldn't be mad at them for freaking the fuck out to the point where they can't be saved. You would have a lot of pain in your heart that person wasn't able to calm down soon enough so that somebody can throw them a life jacket, one of those little life rafts or whatever. Somebody in your life is heavily triggered by you and pushing and projecting fears and all that onto you and making you feel like you can't do things that you really want to do. One of those things, it seems like you're about to accomplish something huge in your life. Only you know what that is. And something tells me that you don't want to come out with it because you're afraid that other people are going to judge you. Other people are going to try and make it seem smaller than what it is. You have to remember that those people who cannot be happy for you are just not able to be happy for themselves. It is not a personal thing. It's not something that you need to take personally at all. It has nothing to do with you, and it has everything to do with themselves. And the next card that came out is Mother. In what ways could you mother yourself? In this card, it talks about if you knew how much you were loved, you would not spend a moment, and you wouldn't even spend a second in worry, fear, or shame, or anything like that. If you knew how much the mother loves you, whatever it is you believe in, Mother Earth, Father Sky, God, Spirit, the collective unconscious, it really doesn't matter. It's all the same thing. We all come from the same source, and that is love. If you knew how much you were loved, what would you do? Would you celebrate the way you wanted to celebrate? If you knew that your worries were just illusions, would you do what lights your soul on fire? What makes you happy? Let's see, another card wants to come out here. What ways can you love yourself the most? And that fell on the Feast card. So maybe you need to do a little bit of moderation in the self-indulgence area. Maybe you need to let yourself get loose a little bit.